Yay!
Hi there, folks. Sorry, it took me a bit to get to that. Fucking hell, we're all in the wrong places again. Damn it, Johnny!
No.
Stop trying to
I'm
be the DM.
Wiggle.
Where am I?
You
You're
are
me.
Abigail. Stories
We're
from the
switched.
Rosies and Johnny are fine. I just have to switch.
Oh, look at me! I want to romance Strahd and Strahd and Strahd. Oh, he's psycho and Strahd.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
my
God.
Funko Pop right there of
how-
him. I like petting
How
him.
to call out Abby on a national basis? Oh my God, I just love Strahd so much.
It's so funny too because
I'm
it's a
from a
call out, but
small
also it's
town.
not because I'm so open about it.
I'm just from a
Also-
small town. You can burn it. It's
from a
okay.
small
You'll
town.
come to my wedding
So
later.
are you.
I'm just saying, by just being like, I want to romance Strahd, you're just calling out half the D&D community.
I'm from a small town. You can burn it. It's okay. Just call me later, Strahd. Let's go.
On that note, hi there, folks, and welcome to session 37 of To the Skies. I am, of course, your DM of Doom, Son of Asgard, or World Tree Quest here on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Also, Abigail, heavy crushes on Vecna as well, just saying. With me today, we have got my
Oh
cat.
yeah, that
We have
one's
got
a little secret lore that you get.
a little secret one.
Before Neil Newbon and Matthew
Sprinkling
Mercer
some
voiced
Abby
him.
lore in here.
With me today, we've got my lovely cast. We have got Johnny Deadman, we have got Abigail the Simp, we have got Wingo the Wizard, and we've got Stories from the Roses. Also, I do just want to say this right now, okay? Not that I'm a fanboy or anything. I was incredibly impressed with Neil Newbon doing Vecna, but then I played Dead by Daylight and heard Matt Mercer and was like, oh my God, this is terrifying. Fuck.
Yeah, Neil Newbon did Vecna really hot, and then Matthew Mercer
Matt
did
Mercer,
Vecna
Matt Mercer
really
did it
scary.
terrifying, but also hot. Like, I was like, why am I turned on and shitting it? Like, what the fuck is happening here?
Yeah.
I'm scared, but also
Hi.
a little horny.
Yeah, like
What is
horny-
this?
Like when Neil Newbon did it, I was just horny. There was no fear. Matt Mercer was like, I'm horny, but I'm also fearing for my life.
There, you just said Neil Newburn and I got horny. So I mean, it's whatever he touches, literally.
Whatever he touches.
All he has to do is smile, and I'm just like,
Oh, man, I want to be Tav so bad.
I don't. Have you seen the shit they have to go through in Baldur's Gate? Fuck. I
Yeah,
just
but
wanna
then
be,
they get it.
I just want to be
They
Boo.
get to talk to
I just
Astarion
wanna
and
be
Gale
Boo.
and Will.
Um,
Will. I'm so glad you like Will. Not people love Will. I love
Will
him.
is fucking cool. Do you know what? Right. Okay. Before we get into the
Just-
intro, I want to
just
rant about this. Right. When you look at any of the companions whose background is made terrible by a person, you get to fucking fight them. For Karlach, you can fight Gortash. For fucking Astarion, you can fight what the fucker's face is who talks
Cazador.
for like 5
Cazador, that
minutes and
bitch.
then you kill him. Right. For fucking Shadowheart, you fight fucking Viconia Devere.
Mother Superior or
Yeah, that
whatever.
lady.
Right? Why do we not get to punch Mizora in the face? Don't get me wrong, she's hot and shit, right? But still, she deserves throat punched on a monumental scale. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
don't we accidentally get to blow her up?
Larry, get it fucking done. Before you leave, get it done.
Too late. They already left.
No,
No.
they're still making patches. They can still fix this.
Yeah, they're fixing his romance lines finally.
Well, good.
I love Will, but I'm romancing him and him going, "Well met." I'm like, please just say hi, dear, or something.
Call me baby. Call me
Yeah,
baby.
just call me baby real quick.
I want them to make it like, well, hello, baby.
I would die.
I might actually romance him if he does that.
Oh my gosh, he's
I
so...
want-
oh,
I
his
want-
romance is... Oh,
I want some
so
reference
cute,
that if
and the
he's
little
the blade, I'm the
dances.
scabbard.
okay.
Oh!
I
you
want
like-
that. I want that reference. I want the
Will
reference.
you put your blade in my scabbard?
If I'm the blade,
Blade of
you're
Frontiers.
My scabbard. Anyway, this started off so chaotically. Like it really.
This is a really
We're-
thirsty
we're-
episode.
Okay,
We're raunchy
so
tonight.
This is a horny episode.
How on par.
I should call Randuin.
So Jess, when you do the recap, you have to do it with only innuendos.
Innuendo. Haha, got him. Where was I going? Yeah. First off, I want to say a big thank you to everybody if you were there when you came on Sunday for the start of Welcome to the Academy. It was fucking fantastic. I've never had so much chaos happen. I played 5 different familiars, and in no particular order, these are the voices that were used. The old lady from The Princess Bride, Daxter from the Jack and Daxter games, Brian Blessed, Ian McKellen, the cat from Coraline, Dolly Parton, and of course everybody's favourite, Liam Neeson.
Yes.
Did the Dolly Parton and Liam Neeson familiars get to talk to each other
Oh
yet?
no, these were not familiars, these were doors.
Oh. These were doors.
Yes, one of the doors may or may not have threatened one of the students by basically saying, like, if you go into where I open up to and you cause issues, I will hunt you, I will find you, and I will kill you. Like, imagine getting threatened by a stationary object.
I'd be terrified, truly. It would work on me.
It was a great turnout, it was amazing, the cast were amazing, and I cannot wait for Sunday for session 2, where they're going to have their first classes, and it's absolutely my first ever time as a DM doing a self-insert. And it's a really lazy self-insert because the professor's name is Professor Bran Campbell. It's just a pure blatant self-insert because they're a professor of magizoology. So we're going to learn about some magic animals. So definitely come and check that out on Sunday. I have no other housekeeping, so I'm going to pass right on over to my players and let's try and get this done as quick as possible. Guys, what the frickle frack happened last session if anybody can remember?
I gave a
Wouldn't
TED
you like
talk.
to know?
Yeah.
Yeah, forgot about that. Yeah, Fez did give a TED talk. What did you give a TED talk about, Fez?
Engineering to a... What was he again? Was he a troll? Was he a...
It was a Yeti named
Yeti, that was
Tommy.
It's been a minute. Yeah, so I gave a TED talk about engineering to a Yeti, and he was so pleased with it, he went to heaven.
He ascended.
I have been so enlightened.
It's time to go to heaven, my child. Wait, what? What?
It was actually really, really sweet. I really enjoyed it.
Cute.
Yeah, but the party found the next target, and it turned out this target was kind of, not violent. They were actually quite willing to go. They just wanted to, have a conversation with someone. That was it. That was all they wanted
really
to do.
nice.
They wanted to have an intellectual conversation with someone. And Fez was like, buddy, you want intelligence? I got you. And, yeah, just chilled for a bit. And, what was it? We had, yourself, Jericho, did not trust this Yeti whatsoever. Watched them walk away, and then watched them walk through a door, and then had this little moment of, I don't trust you, I trust... Oh, that's really cute. They got to go. It was really cool. It was really, really cool. What happened after that?
That was the end. We ended with Tommy ascending.
It was, and we left off with you guys preparing to...
Cash prizes.
Investigate.
Oh yeah, cash prizes.
Investigate the cave.
I have things that I would like to do, like, my passive investigation of 30.
And we got a shining gold at.
And we do have a shining
session
gold,
before.
which means that there is, in fact, some
Cash
cash
and
and
prizes.
prizes.
Cash prizes.
But these
Cash
cash
and
and
prizes.
prizes are quite special cash and prizes. So, everyone, excuse me while I go and get a book.
Special cash and prizes.
All right, everyone, you gotta take a drink, gotta take a shot if it's Grim Hollow or Ghostfire Gaming of any kind.
Which book?
I have
This
a
stream is
Roman
not,
code
but
right
should
here.
be sponsored by Ghostfire Gaming.
They are great people. I met
Oh,
them
man,
at
I
Gen
saw
Con
really
last year.
I saw a meme on Instagram that I wish I had saved it.
What is it? I can't
Is,
tell.
is it the one where it's like regular D&D content, Grim Hollow Gaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit that one with that and Ghostfire. I love Ghostfire. If you
I
haven't,
love Ghostfire.
anyone that hasn't checked out Drakenheim absolutely should. It's fucking
And
fantastic.
Drakenheim's on D&D Beyond now.
I'm in my
Yeah,
second
that was
round
cool.
of campaign.
The Layers of Itharis is on there, and I'm just like, stop teasing and give me the Grim Hollow subclasses.
Yeah,
Right,
and the
Ta-
transformations,
Because
please.
Taldori Blood Magic Wizard subclass is good, but Grim Halls is better. Just saying, sorry. As a eternal fan of blood magic. Now, where was I? Yes, Wingle, you were going to be doing some investigations. Now, here's the thing. Are you milling around and using passive, or are you making an active investigation, as in, I'm looting this place?
I feel like a passive of 30 is really good.
So a passive will get you a certain amount. Some of them will need to
Johnny,
be
that's it. Can you help me look for something, possibly, super special and shiny?
Always.
And I would hopefully get the help action from it.
The help action is given.
Also guidance.
Also guidance?
Yeah.
And take a flash of insight.
And a flash
a flat +5.
What can I get?
Take
my love and admiration.
Oh no, I rolled a 5. 42.
47.
Okay, so how much is Flash of Genius?
+5.
+5. Plus a 4 on my D4 for guidance.
Nice.
What else am I adding to this?
You have
Your
advantage.
investigation.
No, I did Abby add anything or no?
No.
No.
I don't have
her undying
anything.
love.
So
Not that I want to add more to this, but I also have a note here. You do have a DM inspiration, so you can add a D10 to it as well if you want.
Fuck it, let's go!
Yes.
Alright.
All the special cash and prizes.
I roll a 6 on my D10. I rolled a 4 on my guidance. I add 5 from Flash of Genius.
Of course you did.
Plus 34. So that's 34, 44, 34,
49, I think.
49. I almost got. Is there one person that can get me one more?
Let me see.
My God, I don't think I've ever rolled a 49 on a roll, but to get 50.
How about you take my DM inspiration that I have? Add another D10. I've been saving it forever. Just take it.
That's only if the DM allows me to.
Just because the autistic in me is like, I need a nice round number, I'm going to allow it and hope that you roll a 1. If you don't, I'm going to be incredibly angry and burn the place to the ground.
Roll a 1 or a 6. 50 or 55.
I rolled a 4, so it's 53.
This really bugs me.
Sorry!
It was a DC 52, right?
It was you can't tell me that is not the coolest thing in the world. I don't think I've ever seen a roll that high.
That's got to be a new record.
Would you be surprised if I said meets it, beats it?
That's just being snarky.
That's so funny.
on a barely passable investigation check. No, obviously with that number, there's not a lot you're gonna miss. There's a lot here. Obviously, this Yeti, Tommy, he openly said he's been here for some time. There's quite a few things that he has collected. So, for one, I'm going to... Oh, do you know what? I'm just going to be really, really damn nice, right? I'm going to roll a d20, and I want all of you to roll a d20, and give me the number. Okay? I'll roll this one. Haha! Okay, so...
You said roll a d20?
Yes, please.
Yeah, roll higher than we did so far.
Johnny got an 8. Abigail got a 3.
That's a 10.
Wingo got a 10, and you got a 15, was that there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yee.
Okay, so... Okay, I'm going to click this randomizer on this for my one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so 11 click. That's my favourite item in the entire game.
And what is this?
Spear of Annihilation.
It's nearly useless to this entire party, but it's my favorite
Perfect.
item in the entire game.
I love it.
That makes it even better.
Is it a cloak of billowing?
No, it's not a cloak of bellowing, unfortunately.
So majestic.
Well, just to double check, you rolled an 8, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alrighty. Fandabby doozy. Alrighty, now I'm going to swap over to these books now, and we're going to roll on these. You rolled a 3, wasn't it? Who rolled a 3? That was you, Abigail, yeah?
Yeah.
Alrighty, on a roll of a 3... I didn't think they were in this book. I don't know why part of me looked there, but it's obviously in this book. Shibbida-bum-bum-bum. Why do I change my mind at the last minute? Because I'm a bum. Okay, cool. That works for me. Put that down there. Okay, Wingo rolled a 10. I'm going to keep Wingo for the last one because you're the one that made the roll. So I'm going to go to Mariska.
Whee! So many diamonds. Just a pile of diamonds.
That's exactly what it is. How did you know? It's just a
Yes!
one giant diamond that constantly reappears.
Yes!
Okay.
I can save so many people with that.
Just a diamond that when you shave it off, it replaces itself. Like just a regrowing diamond, so we can just keep getting diamond dust.
Everything
Infinite money glitch.
everything you're saying is 100% correct.
Yay!
Yay. We won D&D.
None of y'all are dying on my watch. Again.
Really?
Okay.
It's okay. We've already done it twice.
And Wingo, you rolled a 10, yeah?
I did.
Smashing. I'm going to go to a special randomizer for this one.
Ooh, special.
It's got to be special for a roll that high. I'm actually doing something I haven't done in quite some time, and I'm going to click...
Questioning your life choices?
No, I'm going to click Artifact.
Oh.
Okie dokie. Let's see what pops out. 10. 1, 2,
I have Vecna,
3,
I have Vecna, I have
4,
Vecna,
5,
I have
6,
Vecna.
7, 8.
We're in Victor's domain right now.
You know?
He just pops up and he's like, here you go.
So,
On your way, good citizen.
It is most definitely not.
I am definitely not the villain.
It is definitely not the Eye of Vecna.
It's the hand.
It's also not the Hand of Vecna.
Because it's the tome
It's-
of...
They're booty cheeks.
It's nothing to do with
I've seen that
Okay.
artifacts. They
In this world, we like to use all of the Vecna.
it's Vecna's clappable
every part of the
cheeks.
back now.
Okay, so I was about to say it's nothing to do with Vecna. That's not technically correct. But it is. It's
God.
not the hand, the eye, or the book. But it is something.
So it is
The toenails.
Okay,
the
so
toenails of Vecna.
I'm going with clappable cheeks here.
here's what you find in order. You find wrapped in tremendously old, but still incredibly fine leather. Like the leather is inscribed with sigils that resemble Elvish, but in a much, much more ancient context. Wingo, do you read Sylvan by any chance?
Do not.
You do not. Okay. Well, anyway, that's the language.
But I know someone who does.
As you unfold it, it reveals a bow slung with a beautiful quiver. And this bow, almost like as it's unveiled, it almost seems to hum.
I think she looks at it and just I can't read this. And I toss it to whoever will
To
catch it.
Echo.
Casually tossing
Oh,
it aside. You also find 2 swords. Okay? Now. One of these swords, they're 2 incredibly different looking swords. Okay? One of them is a horrible, cruel, black, barbed blade.
I hand that to Johnny.
Okay. The other one is almost the direct opposite. It is a...
I hand it to Mariska.
Cool, no worries, that's fine. Awesome. Right. The 4th item is a ring. A very small and simple ring. Highly polished metal of some kind. You don't know enough about metal to be able to tell which type of metal it is, but you can definitely tell the diamond on the inside of it, like on the middle band. But it's carved with glyphs.
I feel like there's just this moment where I look at it and I'm like, ooh, look, a diamond. And then I look at Mariska. Finders keepers.
And then the last thing is armor, or to be more specific, a breastplate. But this breastplate is uncomfortable to look at. Incredibly uncomfortable to look at.
Yeah.
It's it is gorgeous. It's of stunning design, but it's like eerily beautiful, eerily stunning. Like you look at it and you're just like, I have a feeling that if I wore you, things would go immensely wrong.
That's it. The thing about Daddy, and look where we are now.
I can't even wear it. I just think it's funny because she would.
Is this something that could be worn under my other armor that I just got?
Definitely not under. No, I don't think this would be something that you'd be able to couple with another armor.
That's it.
Yes.
Woo. Do the thing.
Right. So I can read Sylvan, so what's the bow say?
You look along the stitching on this, and it's a name. The name is of no real importance to you. The name that is stitched in here is Willem Merriweather. Whoever that was, you have no idea. However, carved into the grip of the bow itself is the phrase, "Swift death to my enemies." I will give you this. These are incredibly rare items, but they are very well known and very coveted. What you have is an oath bow.
Oh, we already have one of those.
You now have
We got
two.
2 now.
We have 2.
I look at the bow more carefully and I was like, wait, I have that.
Oh.
I found its twin.
I gotta play a ranger when Echo dies.
Oh, they didn't explode. Okay, good. They're not negative copies.
Also because they're very rare. They're not like legendaries or artifacts. Like there are multiple oath bows in the world.
Still,
We
gotta
found
check
2.
one's antimatter.
Now, for the next part. What would you like to do about the other items? There are 4 other items here, just to make you aware of.
I have identity prepped and ritual casting.
So over the course of the next 40 minutes, you're identifying these 4 items.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So I go to the other party members. While Feza is identifying, is there anything that you guys would like to do?
Yeah,
The
I'll
Reapers?
help
Oh, go-
identify. I can help identify, so we can take half the time.
Okay. So it's over the course of the next 20 minutes. Mariska, Jericho, is there anything you guys would like to do over the course of 20 minutes?
Did the Reapers show up?
The Reapers have not shown up.
Let's hope.
Which is strange, considering the fact that by the group that you have with you right now, you need 1 more rope.
Yep. It's okay if Mariska doesn't make it back.
That's not how it works, actually. Fun fact.
Got so many backup characters, it'll be fine.
Hey, fun fact, no. Hate to break it to you.
Funny you should mention that, but negative?
Yeah.
So,
Brand's like, the Reapers show up!
over the 20 minutes, what would you like to do? Anything? No?
Oh, chill. Just
Jericho?
chill.
No, okay. So, Fez, Echo, as you guys sit and identify, 1. The ring is by and far the most powerful item here. For being a fairly basic magic item. No, it's not a ring of wish.
Oh, man.
No, we already got that.
I know.
This ring...
Jericho has this.
This ring is a one-time use ring. One time. It holds, inside it, ready to be cast, a single 9th level spell. It's incredibly specific as well on how this spell must be cast. What you have is a ring of imprisonment.
The backstory flashbacks I just got from many of my characters.
To be specific, this ring of imprisonment is supposed to be cast in the hedged prison manner. The ring that you wear standing as the imagery for the prison they'll be put in, which will essentially be the circular prison from Thor Ragnarok. They'll be locked in an endless looping circle. For those of you that don't know the spell in prison, you cast this spell and they have to make a wisdom save. The DC is set on this ring. DC 19. If they fail, they are sent to this prison, and there are specific rules on how they must be released. I.e., this is one of the few times where something like this happens and it does not specify wish or greater restoration or anything. It just says there are specific circumstances that must be met. Wish will not work.
Question.
Yes.
How does that work with magical ambush?
What do you mean?
So if I'm hidden, a creature has disadvantage on saving throws made against spells this turn. Does that count for spells that are in a ring or spell scrolls and stuff like
I'm
that?
not sure. I'll have to look that up.
Can we look that up?
I don't know if there's a difference between casting a spell and using an item to cast a spell.
I don't know.
So I'll look that up just now. The other items...
Leader.
The other items are the 2 swords. One of them, the one with the golden handle and such, being a fairly well-known item. It is a legendary. item. There are maybe a handful of these in existence across the multiverse. Fez, you're looking at Fez and Echo. You are looking at a sword of the plains. This sword can tear the fabric of reality, creating a temporary rift between planes. You can choose a different plane of existence than the one you're on, slice through an unoccupied space within 5 feet of yourself, creating a rift to that other plane. You can specify a target destination, or you can try and be vague.
You're shifting.
This one in particular is in the shape of a longsword. The armour is from the Grim Hollow books, and it is iridescent armour, which I'll happily read out for you just now. Iridescent armour can only be equipped by those who are considered Fae. Iridescent armour is a breastplate. It's forged from a giant dragonfly's carapace and adorned with a cape of gossamer fabric. You have a +1 bonus to AC while wearing this armour. Once per day you can use an action to transform the cape into a pair of wings, which grant you a flight speed of 60 feet for 1 hour. Once the armour is used this way, it cannot be used again until the following dawn. And the last one.
Yeah, the dark soul.
Now, when I said this item was not the hand or the eye or the book, but it was still something to do with Vecna, Fez, you have yet another voice enter your mind. However, it is speaking a language that you do not understand.
Oh man, if it's Abyssal, I would know it.
It's not Abyssal.
Aww. Is it primordial?
Is it our dear
no,
friend
it's not.
Cass?
But you do recognise it to be the Black Sword of Cass. Or what?
Yep.
You recognise it, you identify it to be the Black Sword of Cass.
Too many voices up there already.
What's one more?
That's fair. The other one is
Does
also.
Magical ambush work with spells and items? Magical ambush works with any spell that forces a creature to make a saving throw.
Well, just saying that Echo has a lot of disintegrate and get rid of fucking shit. It'd be nice to have one as well, just for emergency purposes.
So it's just like
I don't want the ring.
Like I specified before, this is a one-time use ring.
Yep.
Okay.
What's his face? Mr. Evil Fleet Man.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's essentially what I'm thinking. Is like the minute I see Fleet Commander, I go, bye.
The ethics of imprisonment, though. That is a fate worse than death.
He has my son. I don't care about ethics. I care about getting my son. out.
He's kind of like been a real bad guy.
I'm playing a character who's stuck in the hedge maze. Like, that's her backstory. And so I'm just like,
PTSD flashbacks.
The voices.
So those are the items that you have. They weren't actually supposed to be those items, but with that investigation roll plus the shining gold that was given, I was like, ah, fuck it. I'm gonna break the bank on them a bit.
Me.
So I believe Mariska can actually use that breastplate.
No, it has to be equipped by a fae.
Yeah, I'm drow.
Elves aren't considered fae?
So it's a Grim Hollow book. It has to be equipped by somebody who has.
Then no one can use that.
Well, Aladar can.
Oh.
That's what Aladar
Although
might
if
be
you
able
want
to.
dragonfly wings.
You offer it to Aladar, and Aladar's going to shake his head and just, no, I get airsick. I like my tummy does the wobbles if I'm in the air.
Yeah, I think I'm the only Fey type, and that because I have the Fey transformation and I have the robe of the Archmage, and I'm not proficient. And this robe is beefy.
We can always just sell it to Crash Bang Boom.
I know we got
How
a
many?
lot to
How
do.
many? How many items have you guys saved and not sold? Because I've been holding on for that oath bow since I started this campaign. We've been so
We've
shit.
been dead.
got-
We've been busy.
I was gonna say we've got one merchant that we've sold to so far, and we have
We're
not
very
been
loyal.
able to find them for months.
We haven't found that glue-eating goblin in a while.
Yeah.
I love how still to this day, nobody's investigated what that glue is.
Yeah, huh? Isn't it petroleum or something?
Oh, no. It's
Well, I tried to
it's like
detect thoughts on him.
Nitroglycerin's angry Australian cousin.
I detect thoughts on him and almost died.
Yeah, that was on Boom.
Yep.
Boom was loosely based off of Sandal from Dragon Age.
This Sword of the Plains, hypothetically, what would happen if we just went to the prime material plane with it?
You can certainly try it.
We wouldn't be connected to our
We
well,
wouldn't be.
you guys would be. I would not be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so once we get your cord, because then we might be able to glitch it back into the system. A speed run, if you will.
It's certainly something that you can try.
Mariska's allowed to hold it. She'll definitely just not understand what it is and just be like swinging it in the air. Possibly cutting things up.
There's the hills. There's the Feywild. There's the elemental plane of water.
So, Jericho just took her first level in fighter, meaning I am proficient in long swords. I know most long swords do not have the finesse property, meaning I wouldn't be able to sneak attack with it. But what I can do is I'll go behind Mariska and kind of guide your hand a little bit better because this is I'm used to the weight now. I've been practicing, so you're holding it, and when you're going to do the swish, it's wobbling, and that's why you're not getting the right cut.
She'll try to follow, but I don't think she's proficient in these. She's just-
Why do I get the feeling that even though Mariska isn't there, like, obviously Star Wars doesn't exist, but Mariska's still swinging the sword and going whoa, 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 whoa.
Pulling a Hayden Christensen.
Yep, she would
This
do
is
that.
this is why Scottish Waynes could never be Jedi. Just like, and now you have your first lightsabers, every Scottish Padawan. Vroom, 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 vroom. Okay, so Mariska is currently holding the Sword of the Plains, if I'm correct in that understanding.
Oh, I was just saying if she was given it, like if they
Oh, right.
handed it to her, that's what she would be doing. I don't know.
The armor's
Trust
been
her with that.
the armor's been set aside. Nobody's using that. That's getting put aside for selling purposes later. Jericho currently has the ring, if I'm correct.
If no one's gonna call dibs on that one, I will.
Go ahead.
With that magical ambush,
Yeah.
I think it's got to go to you.
The oath bow has also been set aside. Added to the collection.
I can't wait to dual wield bows.
Unless the DM says that the Sword of the Plains is finesse, I can't do that one.
Unfortunately, I did say this one. This one is a longsword. I did roll it when it was pulled up. It is a longsword in this particular
No, but the
occasion.
Sunblade has finesse property. I could hope. I can hope.
You can hope beyond hope, most certainly. But unfortunately, it is in fact not got finesse.
I don't think, other than the ring, I don't think there's anything that most of us can use.
Yeah, we'll sell them. We'll make money. Can I cast Sending to the Reapers?
You can indeed.
And say, hey, we did it. Where are you? Please? soon. Thank you.
They respond in less of a word or an image and more of a nudge. A nudge to look at the back of the cave. And as you look, and do you turn and look there, Echo?
Yeah, I'm the person who would die first in a horror movie.
There's a door attached to the wall. This door is black, with a black iron handle, shaped like an outstretched bony hand.
Oh no.
You're just opening it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You open it, and stretching ahead of you is a corridor lit by red light.
Red means scary.
That has all the red flags on it, Echo. Do we want to talk about this?
What's the worst that could happen? We die again?
I just glare at you. You should not be asking that question.
Well, I want Mariska's soul to be attached to her body, and I think we all do, and the Reapers told me in my head to go here.
Honestly, I'm starting to question the voices in your head. I don't mean to be rude, but so far they're starting to scare me.
Yeah, don't worry about it. In fact, before you knew me, I had a lot of voices in my head. But that got fixed a while ago. I was thinking a Be More Chill version, but then
I liked how Jess came out with the rooster.
Voices in my ear. I mean, we don't all have to go. I'm very good at escaping.
I mean, it's my cold, so I probably should be the one to go.
I mean, to be fair, they only talk to you anyway. If we go in there, they're going to wait for you to say something. I'm not saying that you're the favorite, but you're the favorite.
You're the favorite. Let's go.
Walking down. Might as well.
Going with, yeah.
Tell everybody I'm on my way.
So, heading inside?
Yeah.
Marissa's getting cored and we're going through the door. There's no way a fart can kill me.
Heading through with all the confidence of a white woman in Act 1 of a horror movie.
So, you guys pick up your new cash and prizes, and you march down this corridor. Fez, this black blade is just like aggressively shouting in your mind in a language you still cannot understand.
The dread engineer is just going la 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 over it. Shut up!
If it's getting loud, put it in the bag of holding. Maybe it needs time out.
Oh yeah, into the no-no hole.
Into the no-no hole. Okay.
That's called date night.
Fez says he has no idea what that means.
On my date nights, there is no no-no hole.
It's a very horny episode.
This episode is interesting.
Started with seducing Strahd. Let's be real here.
You said Strahd. You started this.
Feel bad that we killed him.
Do you?
Yeah, I really want to date him after he kidnapped me.
That's called Stockholm Syndrome.
Yes, it is.
And the answer is no.
As you all step through, you come to walking along this corridor. The sound of your boots and various appendages. You also have to add in various appendages for Fez.
Teeth fall out of his pocket.
Oh damn! I really need a skull.
That's
I
what
need
those
I need you to not ask any questions. Why? I have a selection. I have a selection to peruse from.
Pick one.
Do you want gold teeth? We got gold teeth.
Fez is definitely the hoarder from Skyrim. It's like, damn, we need a giant.
Oh, yeah.
We need a giant's toe. Hold on.
Hang on, how many
Hang
dragon
on.
bones do you need?
We have the
under my
we need the
7,503 fly
rarest
Anabadia.
of metals, an orichalcum 6-sided die. Oh, I've got 12 of those.
How many iron daggers do you need? I have 372.
Walking down this corridor, you can hear your boots clacking off of these flagstones. Okay? The flags, it kind of rings a little bit like a dense glass, like obsidian. And moving amidst these glass flagstones, you can see remnant souls, wisps. They all flow in the same direction. They flow towards another set of doors ahead of you. They have writing above them, which as you get closer, you will all be able to read in your mother tongue. They
Oh, I
read
can't read
for-
it then.
Why not?
Her mother tongue is undercommon, and she doesn't remember how to speak that.
Oh,
Oh well. Then you don't understand it.
I'll read it out loud, do you?
Thank you.
But you would all see it in whichever language you would consider to be your the language which you find easiest to converse in, I'll say then, so that Mariska can still get to see it. So Mariska, for you it'll appear in common.
Cool.
Because you're common as fuck.
Basic.
You are not
Basic white
special in
bitch.
any way. And the writing, as it forms the words: all who enter here abandon hope.
Oh, we've seen that before. Where have we seen that before?
Technically correct. You may roll a history check if you
Oh
wish.
gosh, I'm so
I
dumb.
remember hearing
Natural
this.
20.
I
9.
Is that history check up for
Back when
anyone?
we were in the dread
So-
plane. but I can't
So Wingo,
It's Dante's.
Wingo, I will say this to you. I don't think you'll be remembering it as Jericho, because this was a good while back for this party, before Jericho was here. However, you may remember another version.
Someone,
of that phrase.
one of them told me something about this. This sounds familiar to me.
It's
I
because
remember
it's Dante. It's Dante's
From
Inferno.
Dante's Inferno, Abandon Hope.
I've never
Already.
seen that movie.
No, it's
It's
in
a
Latin.
book.
I've never read that book.
It's just
Very
a
old
common
book.
quote. It's just a common quote.
It's the words that were supposed to be inscribed onto the border of the gates of hell.
Yeah, the Ninth Circle.
However, within D&D, it's not really linked to the Nine Hells because they have their own shtick. But I've added it in, but this party has come across it.
Yeah.
However,
Michael got a nat 20.
who got a
I
nat
got-
20 on this? Echo.
Echo!
Echo.
He's so smart.
Give me that lore. Give me it.
I got it.
Fez and Mariska, what did you guys get?
A 9.
9.
The dirtiest of 20s.
Okay.
Oh, dirty, filthy, nasty, rowdy 20.
Nasty 20.
It's actually really funny this happens. Fez and Echo. Not only do you recognise this phrase, you recognise seeing it on 2 separate occasions.
Oh.
If you remember the little Fez and Echo adventure,
That's right.
carved above one of the sarcophagi was this phrase. The second one I'll say is at almost the very beginning of this campaign, you guys had a bit of a stunt in some of the buried tunnels in the shifting sands. And there was one tunnel you guys did not venture down. And it had this scribed above it. All who enter here abandon hope. And now you see it here again. What would you like to do?
I think we gotta go fight some mummies.
Got a lot more fire this time.
Hmm?
You have to fight mummies. I've got a lot more fire this time. It tended to be very dry.
You've gotten very quiet, Will.
You're so quiet.
Oh, that's weird.
You're oh so quiet, my friend. Such a very quiet boy is what you have become.
Speak up.
I'm not sure why I'm so quiet.
You're not quiet anymore. We can hear you now. But you
good.
were quiet a
Okay.
moment ago.
That is odd.
Come here. Come here.
Better now?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I was just saying that. I have a lot of fire now. A lot more than I had last time we fought mummies, so...
I can
That ought to
explode
work.
this tunnel again.
So, again I ask the party. What would you like to do from here?
We have a corporate meeting to make in the underworld, so we gotta go.
Let's go.
We are on mission.
Mummies be damned.
Mummies be damned indeed. So you step forward, and who is opening the door?
This obsidian door creaks.
Exactly. Mariska probably makes that sound effect as she opens it. If the sound effect doesn't happen.
Keep the hope up.
He pushes it.
I do that kind of stuff with my students all the time where I just do random sound effects for them. I think it's funny.
You push it open. And what you are brought into is a 60-foot diameter room made of this glass that you've been walking on. And it's shaped almost like the top half of like a halved onion where it like bulbs. And you see around the outside of it these wisps of souls drawn towards this point, almost like a funnel, and this beam of pure necrotic energy. Up as high as you can see. In the centre of the room float these 3 reapers.
Hello.
Hey guys.
They look over you all. You have done well.
Yay.
We have.
There is but one thing left.
Mm-hmm.
Judgment.
Okay. Is this going to be a fair judgment or a very biased one?
I hope it's biased.
For your final test, we wish you to ask one question. We wish you to answer one question.
I was like, oh, I can ask questions all day.
I was about to say, I have
What do you
so
want me
many
to ask you?
One free ask the DM.
All you
Let's
have to
go.
do is ask one question. Why? Bitches! No, we require you answer one question. It must be truthful. You must give the correct answer.
Okay.
Of all the souls that you have brought back, which of them deserves to be here?
Like, deserves to be in the afterlife?
Which of them deserves to be? And they all unanimously gesture just around. Essentially, they're asking which of the souls that you guys brought back, of the vast number, which of them deserves purgatory? This endless nothingness forever, until eventually they lose all sense of self and wander into the mist.
Does that count for people who left already?
They specifically are stating souls that you brought back.
I think anyone deserves that.
We don't. That's not an answer, though. I look at the group.
Points at herself.
I care
No.
about.
Which is way too high up, trying to yank the hand back down.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, Jericho. What were you saying?
Guys, we don't. This is not a self-sacrificing kind of question.
Oh, no.
We need to take this one seriously, and this answer is not going to be easy to hear or say. So I implore you to think very carefully of your answer, because all of us saying we deserve to be here, that's not fucking true, and I know it. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen Pheasant save people. I've seen Eight and Marishka heal better than I've ever seen. I've seen Echo. I've seen Alistair.
I think we have our answer right there, actually.
I'll double back. Echo, you are very good at killing things. You are very. To be fair, I don't think that I know anyone else that can deal with as much trauma and bullshit as you have.
Oh, I'm not dealing with it.
I'm sorry, I forgot the air quotes.
We know.
Dealing. But we all do not deserve this. That's not the answer they are looking for, and that's not the answer we are going to give. We should give, excuse me.
I mean, there is someone that's going through this because of me. And I don't mean that in a self-sacrificing way, I mean that in a factual way.
There's lots of people here because of me.
Yeah. But I promised someone to get them back out, and that has not been done yet.
Yeah, so that's why you can't be here. You've got to get her out.
Yeah, you got a job to do.
I don't got a job to do. They won't return my calls, those people that keep threatening to kill me, that have Opal's body.
Who deserves nothingness?
I mean, Captain Scarlet, but you know.
Okay, if I'm going with the logical brain matter that's going on in my head, I understand why you guys keep going back to, I deserve this, but there is one that's kind of pinging in my mind, and I mean no disrespect because you are all my friends and I truly care about you. But there's only one of us that had blown up more than one church. That's all I'm saying.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, what about them? And she'll point at the Reapers. Why not them?
They said the souls that we brought back, we didn't bring them back, so I don't think that they're an option on the table.
We've brought back more souls than us.
Yes, we brought back Teddy, we brought back Alistair, we brought back ourselves.
Aladar, yeah.
I've never said his name right, and now it's just canonically she just doesn't. I've never actually spoken to this NPC, to be fair.
Fair.
Yeah, Teddy doesn't deserve it. Aladar doesn't deserve it.
My Teddy is a sweet boy. He would never.
That's what I'm saying.
And plus, he already went through enough. We're not giving him nothingness on top of it.
Wait. We're all arguing about... This is the bad place.
And then they all pull off their cloaks and they have corporate suits. Damn it! I knew they'd figure it out.
This is our purgatory. Really? Is us arguing over each other being put onto this. This is the bad place.
We could sit here and argue this forever because I think every single one of us has a reason to be here. We put the spotlight on ourselves every single time. I did this. I should have done this better. I should have made this decision. And I think there's only one of us that has never questioned his decisions. And I truly believe that. I don't think I've ever seen doubt in Fezzit's eyes. And
just because I'm not smart enough doesn't mean...
Ignorance doth not mean non-deserving, my friend. And I do not say this with disrespect, but if there is an answer that I could come to, I think that would be my answer. I truly love you and I don't really think you deserve it, but like I can't think of another answer.
I think I'd rather wait out my hours than give an answer.
I mean, I already said my answer. Are we all supposed to come to like one consensus, or are you okay if we all just like answer individually?
They, for the first time, turn to look at each other. And then they look and say, we will allow each to form their own answer. But then each will be judged individually.
Okay.
Well, my answer's changing. I am not condemning him. Absolutely fucking not. That is my best friend.
Oh, make me an alcoholic drinks when we get back. Come here. Come here, puppy.
So who would like to go first?
Mariska will go first. She knows very confidently.
Okay. Mariska, what is your answer to the question of all the souls you brought back here? Which deserves this the most?
She would point at herself. Me. She just says it very matter-of-factly.
Who will answer next?
I will.
Okay. Jericho, to the question of all the souls that you brought back here, who deserves this the most? What is your answer?
We don't. We don't. We have worked our butts off to do better by this world. We have fought for our families, we have fought for our friends, we fought for our honor, we fought for our pride, and we fought to make amends. We have tried every single day to do better, and that does not deserve nothingness. These friends are honorable, and none of them deserve it. and they should not be judged on the past actions when they have tried so very hard to be better. That is my answer.
Fez. What is your answer to the question of all the souls you brought back here? Which soul deserves this the most?
Jones. We brought him back here. He went under the floor.
Echo. To the question of all the souls you brought back here, which soul deserves this the most? What is your answer?
I don't think anyone deserves it, because even this place is awful. You don't even get to move on until someone helps you. That's messed up. I think who deserves it the most is someone we haven't met yet, and is someone who enjoys being here.
Or that hotel manager.
That stupid hotel. Yeah.
He didn't leave chocolates on my pillow, and I gave him 1 star.
Yeah, actually, after that nice little speech, the hotel manager, I freaking hate that guy.
He never showed up again, which is like every other hotel manager I've ever seen.
That's because we killed him.
Yeah, we killed him in like
murked him
2.
so
We killed him
fast.
so
It's the
dead.
afterlife. He can come
We didn't even make it through surprise round.
Nope.
The Reapers will nod to each of you before they start to laugh. And as they laugh, their forms begin to waver. Oh, everybody just froze for a second there. Oh, we're back. Their forms begin to waver, tremble, and then they start to meld into one tall, robed figure. One of you spoke a correct and truthful answer. They look at you, Mariska. Nobility and honor is to be applauded, but nobility and honor mean nothing to the dead. Looks to Wingo and to Echo. Says, in different words, you spoke the same. No one deserves this. And then they're going to look at you, Wingo, and say, what of those who harmed your family? Would you not wish this upon them? Endless nothingness? Would you not wish? And they're going to speak in Jericho's voice. And they're going to, excuse me a moment, while I look back over the notes to get the line that was said.
Oh.
back at the beginning of the notebook. Not quite that far back. Here we go. Found it. Before Teddy was sent back, there's no end to painful things I wouldn't do for you.
But Teddy said that to me?
No, you said it to Teddy.
I said it to Teddy.
Yeah. And they say that in your voice. And then they turn to you, Echo. And they say, would not you condemn those responsible for all the things you have experienced here? And they morph into the shape of the prophet. Would you not condemn? And then their shape forms again and becomes the voice. The ones who did this.
Not to this. I just don't want them to be a danger to our world anymore, but not to this.
Nothing deserves nothing. Contributes nothing, you get nothing. At least the fleet is making some sort of difference in the world. Is it bad? Absolutely. But it's making waves. It's crescent. They don't deserve nothing. I would argue they deserve much worse.
Admirable, but naive. To condemn to endless horrors and punishment is to acknowledge. But to cast them into mists to be forgotten, to become nothing. That is all that is deserved.
Be a bystander and watch as people try to claw their way to the top and laugh when they are not honest and truthful to you. You don't think that deserves nothingness? I look at them directly in the eyes.
We believe everything deserves nothingness. That is our purpose. That is our part. We bring them to nothingness.
This wasn't part of the deal. The deal was that we kill these people or help them move on for you, and you give us the cords and then we move on. We have other things to get to right now. We need Mariska's cord and then you never have to see us again.
And they're going to raise their hand and say, which is why we are trying to get to the end of our point. And they're going to turn and point to Fez and say, you spoke correct. It does not matter which soul you would have named, simply naming a soul would have been enough. Because in truth, any who wander here deserve it. And to you, Fez, this one is going to extend and pull from their own two fingers a rope. Fez, who is this rope to be bestowed to?
That's Echo, right? She's the only one left.
No, Mariska.
Mariska.
Okay. And they begin to weave the strands of this rope, partially metallic, somehow weaving strings of porcelain. But then also strings of this beautiful, dusky lilac. And then again they loop it together and pull for it to form a ring. And then they hold it out to you, Mariska.
She's so bad right now. I will say, when they look at her, there's like almost like a storm kind of like wafting off of her. Like not a literal one, but like just that kind of energy, because Brog was here and Brog did not deserve to be here. So she's like, so she's pissed.
By their incredibly linear
Yes.
theology, Technically, he did.
No, I know, but Mariska's mad about it.
This is the dark side of true neutral.
Yep. She will accept it, but she's
Not happy about it.
not happy. There's possibly like little lightning sparks coming off of her. A little vengeful storm energy coming off of her right now. Y'all see for a moment what she's like when she was 8'8".
You are now all free to channel each of these ropes and take yourself home. And we come to the exciting moment. Do you get to take home cash and prizes?
Swear to God, Brent, if I found that much gold and I can't bring it home, I'm gonna be so annoying.
Wait, we still have two.
You still have
We
what?
still have two things we need to get.
Yeah, there's still 2 more ingredients we're supposed to
I
get.
was hoping I was going to trip you up with that one there, guys. Just have you guys...
Gotta drop
Yeah, we're
from
going to
the
channel it
belt.
now. Boom, it all blew up. You'll have to start again. Yes, there's still 2 things to get.
There's the water from the fountain, right?
And then we need consent to leave.
Was this consent to leave from them?
No,
We
we
took
need
that
it
off
from
the
the
list?
Lich who runs this place that isn't Vecna.
Oh.
He's in a tower pretty far from here.
I'll cast Windwalk.
Thank you.
That consent is going to be worse. I think we should do that first.
I think that's like the last thing to
I
do,
think so.
though.
And I have a plus
There's
18
there's
to deception.
There's no order you have to do them in.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, we could do that next. I think we'll be pretty good at convincing then.
By we, you mean you?
Yep.
I can help. I got persuasion +7.
Heck yeah! Heck yeah!
I finally got proficiency with my feet because I was like, I do so much talking, but I'm
You do.
so uncharismatic.
You do so much.
I'm also I also have proficiency in persuasion. Then I have reliable talent on top of that.
The next 2 things we need are like talking challenges because we need the drop from the fountain and it must be given. So we need to persuade the person at the fountain to give us the drop.
I'm just saying, I'm really good at talking to water.
That you got to do that one.
I'm just saying, if we're going to talk about skill sets, that might be my shit.
And then we need to get permission from Strife, who is the
That
lich in
rhymes
the
with
tower.
fraud. I feel like that's right up your alley.
Yeah, I think I could kiss him on the
Seduce.
mouth probably.
Honestly, if you get a kiss on the mouth, I'll give you half of my cash and prizes.
Deal.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, let me get ready.
I'll do it for free. I'll do
I'll
it
do
for free.
That was going to be my my son's college tuition, but I just want to see you try and kiss someone.
Have you guys ever seen Natural Habitat shorts on TikTok?
No.
There's one where they just give like facts about animals, and one of them is prairie dogs who kiss each other as welcome. And like at the end of it, there's like this old grandpa coming down with chopsticks. She's like, "Who wants to say hi to Grandpa?" That's kind of energy.
Just reminds me of an advert we used to have here in Scotland, which was this wee old granny in like an old folks home, and her grandson visits, and he opens a can of iron brew, and she goes, "Is that iron brew you've got, son?" And he goes, "Aye." And she goes, "Give your gran a sip," and he keys it till she takes her teeth out and she goes to hand it back, and he goes, "Nah, it's alright, Gran, you just keep it." She goes, "Oh," and she pops her teeth back in and drinks it normally. Oh, it's fucking brilliant. Oh man, old school iron brew adverts are the best. Remember that one time the guy punched a dog? So you guys are wanting to head and speak to the Archlich who controls here, who as far as Ilarin Willowin told you was, he believed, named Strife. That's your next port of call. Okay. Mariska, are you doing the whole thing?
I'm just gonna go up to the door and pull out my nice little hotel key and just open it back to our hotel room.
Okay. You open it back up and you're in your hotel room.
With the dead bodies.
The dead bodies are in fact still there.
The hotel manager.
I shouldn't have said it. I you know what? When Fezit gave his answer, I was like, God damn it, Fezit definitely got that right, and I definitely should have said the hotel manager. He didn't give me a single chocolate on my pillow.
I did say the hotel manager at the end of my speech, but
First answer is what counts. Who wants to be a millionaire? Rules apply.
that's fair.
You can phone a friend.
Do we have to rest?
I'm feeling okay.
I'm feeling good. But we're in the hotel room.
A 7th level or 6th level, so I've still got my 8th and my 9th.
And we have the hotel key, so if we need to go to that, all you do is play the door. So if we're not feeling like that, I think like saving time would be better right now. I mean, we only used 2 spell slots, I think, between all of us.
Yeah, because when we leave the hotel right now, it just takes us back to where we're at.
Oh, really?
Thought so.
I think it still opens up to the hotel area.
Do we get to choose?
Don't think so.
Sorry,
I think the only thing.
What is it that's been asked?
If I open the door of the hotel room right now, will it bring us back into the cave with where the Yeti was, or will it bring us back to the hotel?
Technically, it's supposed to open up from where. So the room is trans-dimensional, so it moves with you. You don't go to it, and then you can just come out in the hotel. Technically, it's supposed to open up where you last used the key. But as where you opened it up is like a kind of like secret spot. It's like you only get there if you're invited.
You go off the map.
Essentially what's going to happen is it's going to reset to default. So as you open up this, it does open up inside the hotel in this particular instance. However, like the other occasions where you used it, like on that shipwreck that you used it in after the Davy Jones fight, and you went in and, you know, blah, 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 when you open it back up from there, it would take you out to that shipwreck. This one is just, this is because it's been reset to default because you can't go to the last place.
It was hell. Okay. Or purgatory.
Oh.
Beautiful. So, do we want to rest or not? Because I feel like we have multiple people that are on time clocks right now.
Yeah, let's not. I'm okay without resting. How much, DM? How long was that from talking to the Yeti to all this? How much time has passed?
So 20 minutes to do that, 10 minutes for the rest, I'd say. So you're talking maybe half an hour.
Half an hour?
Okay.
Perfect.
30 minutes.
Oh man. Now we're at 68.5, no longer 69.
No, we're at 69.
Are we?
Yeah, I was at 69.5 this.
Oh, okay.
I've been trying to get rid of that 0.5 for the longest time. Thank goodness
Really?
those even numbers make me feel a lot better.
Really horny episode.
Right?
The horniest of hornballs.
Yes. Alright. How far away is that tower from the hotel?
According to our
So-
map.
If you look up the map, the tower is in the direct centre of this land. The hotel was not actually too far. You're talking maybe, if you're using Windwalk, so you do the whole moving at 300 feet per
600.
600, because we can dash.
Yeah. 600,
No.
you're talking minutes. Minutes away at that speed. An
And
hour
if we
mo-
don't use Windwalk,
an hour or two travelling east.
I feel like we save the spell slot and save it for when we want to go to get the water.
Yeah, because that's farther away. That's like all the way. I think it's east. It's like,
Yeah, we can use some exercise.
I like the hour because it means I don't have to go back to a decimal on the countdown. Like, please.
So, you're just
Heading in the
marching...
direction of the tower.
You're just marching for the hour or two?
Yep.
Marching away.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my changeling form to make myself look extra good looking. Like changeling form with makeup.
Sparkly eyeshadow, like sparkly gold eyeshadow.
Yeah, I look snatched, I think is the word.
You're right.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that could be the word. It could not be the word. I have no idea. I'm not hip with that lingo. I'm not hip with you young folk.
Yeah, with us young mid-20s.
Hello, fellow kids.
Mid-20s yourself.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
I was gonna say.
Take your
I
mid-20s.
think you're the only one here who's
Take
mid
your
20s.
mid-20s and go fuck yourself, Abigail.
But we love you for it.
You
We
said
love your
mid-20s
energy.
and my knees went... My back just screamed, back in my day!
No, I'm at that age where I'm like, oh, I've slept wrong. Now my shoulder's all messed up for the rest of the day.
Oh my god, shut up. I sneezed once and my ankle hurt. Like, shut up.
Do you ever
I
hiccup?
sneezed and I couldn't leave my couch for 2 days.
Do you ever hiccup and get a stomach ache?
Yes.
Have you ever looked at something and went, damn, I'm going to have a lot of fun eating that, and then immediately remember that now that you're old, you get indigestion, so you got to get, like...
Oh, or acid reflux.
Oh god,
You
yeah.
ever do the hard reset where you like sneeze, hiccup, and burp at the same time, and it's
I
like,
did
oh my gosh.
I burp sniffarted live on this at one point. It wasn't.
I was there for that, I think.
It was during Into the Abyss.
I remember that.
I burped, sneezed, farted, and hiccuped at the same time.
And we heard all 4 of them simultaneously on air. It was
I thought I was
honestly,
gonna
we
die.
should go back and see if we can find that clip.
I thought
Yeah,
I
that
was-
sounds like something important.
I thought I was gonna die. I genuinely, I froze and I was like, something just happened in my body that I can't describe. But anyway, speaking of things that can't be described, I'm gonna describe something. An hour or two of walking in this bleak and desolate landscape, and eventually you come to a sight you've all seen before, but not like this. When you guys stumbled into the land of Solanus, what was previously the centre of the High Elven Empire, you guys seen the ruins of the marble city's walls. These impenetrable marble walls that still stood where the city inside did not. Where you guys had seen these high white walls of Solsheart. Here you see desolate black walls with countless skeletons chained to them. Each of these skeletons wailing, begging for release. Some of them just babbling incoherently as they have long forgotten who they once were, or what they once were, as the mists have taken it all from them. As you approach these walls, the gates creak open. And inside, there are no buildings, there are no ruins, there are simply mausoleums. And a long, winding path, paved with the skulls, face up, which simply whisper their names over and over again. And that pathway leads all the way up to a tower, constructed purely of bone. And that is where we shall leave today's session. With you guys on the approach to speak to the Archlich who rules this domain. Thank you very much to everybody that came to see us, and thank you to my players for sticking with this one. Heads up and a warning for next time. Potential combat. Potential. And all the jazz that comes with high level combat at this point. If you like what you've seen here today, please do go and consider checking out all of our other shows, and check out our social medias. We're on everything at World Tree Quests. We're fairly easy to find. If you're from the UK, at the end of this month, from the 30th until the 2nd of June, I'm going to be in Birmingham. I'm going to be at the UK Games Expo because I've been invited, and I'm going to go and I'm going to do press stuff, and I'm going to get to meet Luke Gygax. Yeah, the guy that invented D&D's son. I'm going to get to meet him. It's going to be fun shenanigans. Yeah, you'll see that all on all my social medias as well, but I'm only going to give you one of them. You can look at my TikTok, Son of Asgard, because if I give you any of my other ones, you will see things which nobody should have to see. Speaking of which, if you find any of my other social medias, no you didn't, because my mother's an Irish Catholic who has once headlocked and beat up a nun, so she will kill me with some kind of potato-based projectile. Yeah. I'm going to pass over my players and let them plug themselves. So, Johnny, Will, whatever your fucking name is at this point, anything that you would like to plug at all, buddy?
Nothing right now other than the backer kit for Eldritch Automata will start in June. So keep your eyes out for that at GehennaGaming.com.
Hells yes, check that out. We love things like backer kits, and especially new TTRPGs as well, so do go and give that a check out, guys. What about yourself, Abigail? Anything you would like to plug at all?
Yeah, in 30 minutes I'll be over on Dice and Autism's channel. While Nate is away, we're taking over, and we're going to be running a limited masks series where I'm trying out the Doomed playbook. So I'm excited. So come check us out over on Hero U. And then Sundays, we're taking next weekend off, but the following weekend, I'm in a Daggerheart game over on Pluto Cleric's channel. And that game is really fun. And my character, Adira, I missed one session, and now she's a suspect in a murder. I'm just very excited. Go follow that, and find me at Gen Con. I'm gonna be in some events, and one of them is halfway sold out. So come check us out.
Do go and check that out, guys. It'll definitely be fun. Yeah, go and say hi to Abigail at Gen Con and cheer for them. All the amazing things they're going to do. Wingle, what about yourself? Anything you would like to plug at all, my dear?
You can find me at TikTok, Wingle the Wizard. You also can find me at Gen Con. I'm easy to talk to, and if you have food, I will find you. I'm very, 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 very easy to find when you have snacks. You will also be able to find me on the Dummies and Dice rolls as of right now. I'm not in a ongoing campaign, but I am standby for one-shots right now. But that might be changing soon. It kind of looks like I might start something on that channel, Monster of the Week-wise, so I will keep you guys posted. You will also find me on the Chaos Brigade, where we finally have a date for our premiere for the Hotel of Many Things, which is going to be one of two dates. It's either the 6th or the 7th of June. But we have 3 episodes in the backlog, and we're ready to go. We have some really fun stuff ready for you guys. I'm playing Rich, who's a sorcerer warlock. And I'm also here every Wednesday. Come on, us.
Fantastic. Well, whichever one it is that you do go and see them, go and see Wingle. And also, guard your snacks, apparently.
Don't guard, give. You said that wrong. Give Wingle snacks. We want to give Wingle snacks. Don't guard your. Do not guard your snacks, guys.
Do not feed the gremlins.
I will find your snacks.
Do not feed
I
the
will
gremlins.
get your snacks. I will get your snacks.
Jess, last but not least, what is there anything you would like to plug at all? Anything you're going to be doing?
Nope, I'm just here and I'm happy.
I love it when you say that. I really do. Well, if that's it for my players, then that's it for me, and so that's it from us. Thanks very much for coming to see us, guys. I've been your DM of Doom, Son of Asgard, or World Tree Quests, here on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. And with me today, we've had Johnny Deadman, we've had Abigail the Nerd, we've had Wingo the Wizard, and we've had Stories from the Roses. From all of us here at World Tree Quests, good night, stay safe. Generally, if the road you're walking on is whispering names to you, I wouldn't listen, but hey, you never know. Also, don't pull a Finny, especially if that's one of the names they whisper to you. Don't listen to it. They're lying, no matter what they say. Good night, folks. Good night.